say this right off the bat before we even get into anything. Obviously, you cannot self-diagnose yourself by taking quizzes on the internet. These are things that need to be diagnosed by going to see a professional. Today we're gonna be taking a quiz to see if I'm a sociopath. For starters, I'm wearing pajamas at 5 o'clock in the evening, so probably not a good thing. I found 2 quizzes actually. There's one to determine if I'm a sociopath and one to determine if I'm a psychopath. So fun! I've been watching all of Shane Dawson's documentaries, like I'm sure 90% of YouTube has right now, let's be real. Something I've always been very interested in. Lately, watching all of Shane Dawson's videos, it's kind of sparked my interest again, and I thought that, you know, before I get carried away, like Googling things about sociopaths, I thought that I would look inwards and study myself by taking a quiz on the internet. This quiz is 10 questions, and apparently it's gonna let me know if I'm a sociopath. So here we go. Question number 1. In social situations, are you really shy, confident and opinionated, the center of attention, or mixing with everybody? That's easy. I'm really shy. I'm always shy. How good are you at using language? I'm okay. I'm not the best speaker, but I get by just fine. I love to make speeches and tell people what I think. I'm a confident speaker and I sometimes get irritated when people don't listen. That's not really it either. I hate speaking in public. It makes me nervous. That's me. If a friend gets a job that you wanted, how do you feel? I get emotional. I'm so happy for them. I'm pleased they deserve it. I think I would have been a better person for the job. Or I'm angry, that job should have been mine. Obviously, I'd be happy for my friends. I don't think I'd get emotional and like start crying about it. I'm gonna choose I'm pleased they deserve it. Have you ever lied to get what you want? All the time. I'm good at lies. Never, it's wrong to lie. On several occasions, it was necessary. Or occasionally, I didn't exactly tell the truth. I don't lie all the time, obviously. I wouldn't even say I lie on several occasions, because that's a lot. I like very rarely lie. And when I do lie, it's obviously not about like important things. It's about like just small little white lies. I'm gonna say occasionally I didn't exactly tell the truth, because to say I've never lied in my life, come on, everybody's lied at least once. Twisted the truth a little bit maybe. Occasionally I didn't exactly tell the truth. All right, we're halfway through this quiz. Are you always right? Of course, and I make it known. Yes, but I don't always argue about it. I can always see the other person's point of view, or sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. Andre should do this quiz because he literally thinks he's always right. Maybe we'll get him to do these quizzes in another video, because I feel like it would be very important to know if I'm dating a sociopath or not. I'm definitely not the kind of person that's like, I'm always right. I also don't just think I'm always right. I'm gonna say sometimes I am right, sometimes I'm not. What type of romantic relationships do you have? Very short ones. I like to concentrate on myself. Very intense ones. I fall in love easily. Average, I'd say. Some fun, some arguing, sometimes love. Or I've had relationships, but I've never been in love. I wouldn't say very short ones. I've had 3 long-term relationships, so clearly not very short. Very intense ones, I fall in love easily. Definitely don't fall in love easily. It takes like a lot for me to love someone. Average, or I've had relationships but I've never been in love. Okay, I'm gonna say average then. Do you ever take risks? No, I'm totally risk averse. I'll take a risk if I think it's going to get me what I want. I'll do anything that I want. I don't see any risk. I take the occasional calculated risk. It makes life interesting. If you know me, you know that I'm like the scaredest person ever. I do not like taking risks, so I'm gonna say no, I'm totally risk averse, because if there's an option to take a risk and not take a risk, I will always not take the risk. Even if like taking the risk can like get you something better or like get you what you want. I'm just a scared person, so I'm gonna say no for that one. Are you manipulative? Yes, isn't everyone. If the situation warrants it. I don't even know what that means, or I may have been on the odd occasion. I don't think I'm a manipulative person, but like I feel like someone else would have to tell me that, because like I don't know, am I? I don't think so. I definitely don't try to be. So I'm gonna say I may have been on the odd occasion. Do you control your anger? I don't really get angry. Most of the time I try, but it's hard. Or why would I want to? I don't really get angry. I wanna know what they mean by controlling your anger. Like, not like yelling and stuff, because I definitely don't yell. I kind of like, if I get angry, I'll just like suppress it and then like be like angry inside. That's probably not healthy. I'm gonna say most of the time I control my anger, because it's very rare that I'll get super angry and like just go off. Like that really never happens. But to say I don't really get angry isn't true, because I definitely do get angry. I just don't like talk about it most of the time, or like don't show it. I just like keep it inside like a little anger bubble, you know? Do you ever feel guilty all the time, even when there's no need? Yes, I do sometimes. I don't like it. No, why would I? Or occasionally for a second. I feel guilty way more than the average person. Sometimes I'll feel guilty and like I didn't even do anything. Every time there's like a situation where I should feel guilty, I feel like super guilty, and then I'll also feel guilty in situations where like I definitely shouldn't feel guilty. So I'm gonna say all the time, even when there's no need, because that's me. Oh! We got you are normal. Whatever that means, you are no saint, and you don't always have the right emotional response to a situation. But then who does? Many of us display some sociopathic tendencies at times in our lives. It says here, hello, my name is normal. Now I want to take this psychopathy test. Now this is on psychcentral.com. So the site looks a bit more legit. I am a 23-year-old female. Most would describe me as charming and nonchalant. I can turn my charm on and off like a faucet. It sounds so weird. This is definitely not me, because like I'm like the least charming person. I'm like the most awkward human being when I first meet people and like first talk to them. After you get to know me, maybe this would be true. I feel like I'm a little charming. But like when you first meet me or first talk to me, I am so awkward and so shy. So I'm gonna say this is not me, because I am not charming. I do what I want, when I want, the moment the impulse strikes me, regardless of what others want. Nope. Something goes wrong or turns out badly, it's not my fault. I always say that it's my fault, so nope, that's not me either. I've gotten into legal or criminal trouble as an adult, not just a speeding or parking ticket. Nope, I've never even gotten a speeding ticket or a parking ticket. Oh, I have gotten a parking ticket. Darn it, that doesn't count. I am easily the best at what I do. Bar none, nobody could ever take my place. Definitely not me. I'm like the most unself-confident person. I like constantly think that I'm like bad at everything. So again, not me. I do whatever I feel like doing, and I don't care what others think, or even if it's illegal. Definitely not me. Every person for themselves. I don't see the point in feeling sorry for other people and have no desire to help other people. Again, not me. I've gotten into legal or criminal trouble when I was a teenager. Nope. I have no problem or concern in lying in order to get what I want. No. Live in the moment is what I say. The future will take care of itself, and learning from your past is pointless. I feel like that's a really bad idea. Sometimes living in the moment's fine, but I feel like everybody should learn from their past. That's the reason why sometimes making mistakes are a good thing, so that you can learn from it and not make the mistakes in the future. But this says learning from your past is pointless, so that's not me. That's a bad idea. I never feel remorse, shame, or guilt about something I've said or done. No. I don't see the point in taking on responsibilities of any kind. They just weigh you down. What does that mean by a responsibility? I don't take on a crazy amount of responsibilities, but more just because like I'm scared and like I know that I probably would do bad at it. I'm gonna say this describes me somewhat. It's a little unclear, that question. Results of psychopathy quiz. Oh, you scored a total of 1. No psychopathy. You answered this quiz consistent with people who would not generally be considered a psychopath by research methods currently used to quickly screen for psychopathy in the population. Apparently, we're not a psychopath either. I want to take like a whole personality quiz though, because I feel like I have other issues. I'd love to know what they are. Maybe we'll take more quizzes in the future and find out what. I feel like it's a very slippery slope for these like online quizzes and stuff though. Maybe I should like go to therapy and vlog it. That would be fun. I don't think they'd allow that though. I kind of thought that maybe I'd like score something higher and we could all be like a little bit surprised together, but apparently I scored really low. Or did I purposely score low because I'm a psychopath? I'm kidding. These quizzes don't mean anything. Even if you do a quiz and you get like whatever that top score was, don't go around thinking you're a psychopath or a sociopath. Go see a professional first, because these quizzes on the internet, they're not the way to determine it. It's like WebMD. Oh my goodness. Every time I'm feeling sick, I'll like go on like the symptom checker, and I literally every single time I have a different type of cancer. Like, I should have been dead 10 years ago if those things were correct. So obviously always go consult an actual professional, not Google for things that are serious like this, but I thought it would be fun to do anyways. If you guys want to see more quizzes like this, let me know. If you find any more quizzes like this online, maybe more in-depth ones too, like I want to take some longer quizzes, maybe if they're like 20-minute quizzes where you can probably get a much more in-depth result. I don't know if there's any like that online, but if you guys do know of that, let me know and I'd totally be down to do it. Other than that, I hope you guys are having an awesome day so far and I will see you guys next time.